Hey, fragrance friends, enthusiasts, welcome back. It's Benjamin here at the Centaur Fragrance Channel, chatting about some beautiful fragrances, colognes, perfumes, smelly things to help you smelling good out there. And today it's an indie fragrance video. I know that these aren't the most popular fragrances, but there's a lot of beautiful fragrances out there, guys, ladies, and gents. There's beautiful fragrances out there that are under the radar. Indie houses are usually made out of home, very small batches, very small production. They put a lot of creativity and a lot of quality. They don't put money into marketing so much or other types of efforts, and you sometimes get better quality for what you're paying for. So today, what I wanted to showcase is a really great fragrance house to get into, and I wanted to showcase some of the best to get into from this house if you've never tried this house before. I do have some that I really like honorable mentions like Whisper Your Bitter Things and Madar, but those might be a little bit too much for some people. And Christmas Noel is also absolutely gorgeous, and a Wicked Ghost, but some of those are more seasonal. What I wanted to do was to showcase some of the most wearable ones from the house, some really great fragrances that you can get into if you're first getting into indie, and really get you introduced to the house. Maybe you're buying some samples for yourself. Maybe you'll hear about one that you want to try. So let's jump into these fragrances and explore them with me. Again, I'll be giving kind of quick overviews, not a lot of really deep into the notes in the description. I will include the website down below if you want more details, and maybe if you are interested in checking out this house. So first off, we have the Abbey. Now this one here is a fresh aldehydic kind of wine. It has some wine to it. Has kind of like a almost like an earthy quality about it too. So kind of this like terracotta quality. Again, I have Zahari from the House of Vedon, which is the only other fragrance that's kind of captured this emotion of red terracotta and like almost like Spanish wine. So really nice fragrance, very wearable actually for an earthy fragrance. Really nice. It has a unique freshness of its own. You should check it out if this sounds nice to you. And also, it's probably the most one of the most, if not the most wearable earthy fragrance perhaps I've ever smelled or ever come across of all time. So check this one out, especially if you like wine. I think lots of ladies and gents need to try that one. So the next one here is called Secret Boyfriend. Some of the names are kind of scandalous and interesting, and you can get connected to a brand. And Secret Boyfriend is more of a musk. It's more of a almost like a creamy musk fragrance, and then it has this almost slightly woody, slightly tobacco quality, very much in the background. So it almost smells like the remnant or the memory of like your boyfriend, perhaps after he's visited, or maybe your partner, whatever you want to say or call it. But really nice fragrance here. To me, again, the creaminess comes up much more in the forefront, and those little woody tobacco nuances are very much in the background. Very, creative name and story behind this fragrance, and it's kind of sounds scandalous, doesn't it? Secret boyfriend, secret girlfriend. Anyways, nice fragrance, and not bad, especially if you're first getting into maybe a little bit more creamy, like sandalwood fragrances. That one also is really nice. The next one here is Year Without Summer. Now, to me, I might be completely wrong, but this smells more of like a roasted, nutty coffee fragrance, but brought very much fresh. Very, brought almost to smelling like a festival, like, you go to one of those barn or farm festivals with the cornfields and all that, the ones in the summer, but not in the fall. Those smell like apple cider and caramel corn, but this smells a little bit more like the sunflowers and a fresh, bright summer day. And but there's also some coffee nuances here, and it's nice. This fragrance again is really nice. I think that there's a balance of aldehydes with this again almost fresh citrusy aldehydic tobacco fragrance, and it's worth checking out. Really is. Unique florals here in this fragrance too. Year Without Summer. It's kind of linear, but it has a very persistent, calming, cozy quality about it. I like it, even though it's not terribly sweet. Now this one's not terribly sweet, but it's a little bit more sweet. I know y'all like your sweet fragrances. I know that I do sometimes. And sweet tea here is also a really great fragrance. One of the best tea fragrances out there on the market, hands down, no doubt about it. There are some tea fragrances out there. There's one by Les Artisans, kind of sometimes hard to get, sometimes not available, and the price, that one might be discontinued. But Twice to Tea, you get cinnamon, you get spices, um, you get a couple different different types of tea. And if you don't know, you can actually buy tea from Poesie, and she does a wonderful job over there. And tea is a beautiful thing, and she loves to use tea in her fragrances. So an homage to tea and spices, and certainly a really nice fragrance. And the next one here is called Myself Invisible. Now this is a very incognito fragrance. This is more of like a skin enhancement fragrance, like a skin scent. It's supposed to enhance your and make you smell naturally better. So people might actually compliment you and how you smell instead of actually complimenting a fragrance or asking what you're wearing. They might think that you naturally just smell amazing. And sometimes that's really nice if you're going to an airport, if you need to be extremely subtle around somebody who maybe has breathing issues at work, and you have to be careful about what you can wear at the workplace. Also great to layer. And maybe you don't want to be the most seductive, maybe you don't want to really do anything crazy like that, but you do want to smell good. And sometimes musk fragrances do a great job of that. So anyways, sorry, you probably just saw the cat in the background. The next fragrance is called Plaid Shirt. Now this has white aldehydes, again adding a really interesting white floral quality. Dry cotton, smells like a flannel shirt. I think that this one's really truly unisex. Very nice, and for a cottony fragrance, it's very clean, and I think a lot of people would like this one if they gave it a chance. Sounds kind of simple, doesn't sound the most interesting, but it's a great, clean, everyday fragrance. Also very layerable too. And Plaid Shirt, it's a nice one. I think you need to check it out, especially if you want something comforting and cozy, and you like that. I can imagine somebody who wears blue jean jackets, especially to wear that one. So cozy fragrance. Next one's called Young Romantics. This one's definitely a Romeo and Juliet fragrance. Has this red rouge almost type quality about it. Has almost like a little bit of dried cherry. Has this persistent spiciness to it. It's a fragrance that smells like passion, and it's quite a nice fragrance. Again, kind of spicy. Again, a little bit of cherry. There are florals here and a little bit of woodiness in the background. But it's just a really nice fragrance, Young Romantics. Does smell, to me, it doesn't smell as innocent as it sounds. This one smells kind of passionate, and but nice fragrance. I think a lot of ladies love this one, and I think this one does sell well. Not really sure, but it's a nice one. Certainly worth checking out too. Next one is called Plaid Shirt. I talked about the cotton one, but this one's called Plaid. And this one here is like a little bit more creamy, a little bit deeper, a little bit. Honestly, I get more sandalwood to this one than the Plaid. The Plaid, the cotton one has more aldehydes. This one, the Plaid, has more musk to it. Has almost a tiny bit of something, almost like coffee or maybe a white tobacco snuck up in here too. Really nice fragrance. Plaid Shirt, worth checking out too. Not sure which one I like better. Might be this one. I'll definitely be looking into that one, honestly, and I might end up actually getting it. So I actually already have a few of them, but that's nice. The next one's called Joe, and this one is a very beautiful, fresh cherry, fresh fruit cocktail type of fragrance. Really, really nice. Again, kind of aldehydic and citrusy, but very inviting. One of the best fruity floral blends that just wakes you up and feels good. Again, this is called Joe. That might sound masculine or something, but maybe think JoJo. It's actually kind of a little bit on the feminine side. A guy could pull this one off, but again, it feels like that fruit cocktail in a can. Just some cherry. It's playful. It's likable. It's very youthful. I like Joe. Joe is an outstanding fragrance from the House of Poesie. Worth checking out. So guys, the last one I wanted to show here is called Amy. Now let me showcase this one. This one here, I think it's kind of like it very easygoing. Again, this one's a little bit more safe. This one's inoffensive. This one's just really easygoing. Has some tea to it. Very calming. A little bit of maybe a bookworm type of smell. Very reflective. Nice use of fruits and florals, and it's charming too. But this one it doesn't smell old, but maybe it smells a little bit more refined, maybe a little, I don't want to say classy, but a little bit more of a put together type of lady type of smell. Really nice. Could work as an office fragrance, could work in a professional environment very well. And Amy, nice one too. Guys and ladies and gents, I hope that you enjoyed my overview of indie fragrances. I love to showcase them, give them a spotlight. There's a lot of beautiful stuff out there. There's a lot of beautiful brands. We got to give them some love. I hope that you enjoyed my video today. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share the video, and tell a friend. I'll see you next time, my friends. Wear what you love, wear what you got. Stay safe and beautiful, and I'll see you next time, everybody. Peace out and bye.